Hey guys, welcome to my workshop. In today's video, I wanted to take you along the process of me making myself a shop sign. Now this project is inspired by Dave Taylor 3D Wood Art. He's actually a guy that I follow on Instagram. Go check him out and check out all his work on Instagram. He does some phenomenal work, and it's all hand cut with a scroll saw, which just by chance is what I'm going to end up having to do because I don't own a CNC machine. So I'm going to use my scroll saw for the first time and for a long time, and we're also going to use some of the bandsaw. But let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I went on my computer and I printed off a copy of my logo, 24 inches wide. I think this is a little less than 24 inches wide, but the edge of this is missing the white circle. That's going to just be something I'll add to it when I cut it out. But I'm going to go ahead and lay this down on a piece of Baltic birch plywood and then trace it out and then cut a perfect circle so that I make sure this fits in that thing perfectly. Alright, so I've got this thing all sanded up. It's sanded up really smooth. It's perfectly round. What I'm going to do now is go outside and take my white spray bomb to it. I'm going to paint it all white and let that dry. And then I'm going to take the red one and paint it red. And before it completely dries, I'm going to actually try to create those fake scratches or wear marks in it that are in my logo already. Here is my big pizza. So now I got this thing all dry, all the scratches I want on it. What I'm going to do now is take some 1/2-inch MDF board. I'm going to actually make a 1/2-inch circle that's going to encompass this. It kind of mimics the white circle that's around my logo. Then I'm going to take 1/4-inch MDF and do the white backing of my word and then the black on top of that. And I'm going to cut all of that out on my scroll saw. Just one really important thing when you are cutting MDF board, you want to make sure you have the proper dust collection both on your face and in your shop, because this dust is toxic to you. It's not good to breathe it in at all.
So my next step is going to be, I'm going to take all these to the sander and get the paper off or peel it off as best I can. And all these letters I'm going to spray paint black. And I'm also going to take this and spray paint the entire thing black. Now there's a lot of white in here, but I don't feel comfortable with this little black line actually being maintained after cutting it out. So I think it's just going to look fine painted completely black because you know what it is already. So after all of my paint is dry, I'm going to go ahead and use some super glue from Loctite, one of my favorite super glues, and that's what I'm going to use to adhere this to my sign. Okay guys, so it's done. I am super pleased with this. Honestly, this is something that I've wanted to do for probably like 2 years. I gotta give props to where props is due. Really, this whole project was really massively inspired by Dave Taylor 3D Wood Art. Now, I've mentioned him before already, but if you haven't already from just watching this video, please go check him out on Instagram after this. I'm gonna have a link in the description for him, like I already mentioned before. But between asking him questions, following him on Instagram, that's really been the driving force to help me finally get this thing done. I had a lot of questions for him because I've never used MDF, and he's a guy that does this all the time. And as a matter of fact, if you need a sign made, contact him. He might be able to just help you out. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel and give me a thumbs up on this video. Leave a comment. What did you like about this project? And if I inspired you to want to do the same thing with your shop, or maybe just in general making a sign, please let me know that as well. But as I always say, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.